Hi again. It's so good to see you. So remind me what you're here for. So a new suit for a video game competition. That sounds really cool. And when do you need it by? 3 weeks? Yep, that's absolutely fine. Can definitely have it done by then. And let me just ask a few questions to make sure I understand exactly what kind of suit you are looking for. So what color are you thinking? Red? Okay, yeah, I have not done a red suit in a really long time, but that will be really cool. And what kind of fabric? I'm assuming something very breathable. Yeah, you'll be under a lot of pressure. So yeah, we'll make sure it's very light, but also stylish. And then what about the fit? Do you want it to be pretty comfortable? Yeah, because you'll be sitting a long time. Okay. Yeah, again, we'll make sure it's comfortable, but still stylish. And just as a reminder, this is your first fitting. So I'll get your measurements, give some suggestions, and then you will come in at a later date to have a final fitting. Is there anything you need before we get started? Okay, and then anything else you need me to know about the suit? Any questions? Okay, so this should take me about 15 to 20 minutes. Of course, we can stop if needed, so just let me know as we go along. And let me see what else. I think that's it. You can actually get changed in the fitting room right there. Just need you to leave on your undershirt and your shorts. Okay? I will see you in a few minutes. So have you ever had a suit fitting before? Okay. So I'm just going to get all the necessary measurements, and I really just need you to stay very still for me. Alright. Can you move a little bit closer? Okay, right there is good. And then shoulders back. And just stand up straight. Good. So I'm going to do your shoulders first. And yeah, just stand up straight. Start at your left shoulder. And just place it to the right. Good. And I just always double check, make sure I have the exact number. Okay, so let me write that down. Okay, so let's see. We'll continue on with your back. So I'm just going to place this right at the base of your neck. Okay. All the way down your back. So just keep standing tall for me. Very good. Okay. Just one more time. Perfect. Do you have to go back to work after this? Yeah, well, at least it's almost the weekend. And now just the date of the gaming competition? Okay. And are you playing one game, several games? Oh, cool. So like a speed run, basically how fast you can complete the game? Nice. Well, that sounds pretty intense, I must admit. But I guess you have probably practiced for a really long time. Yeah. And it seems like you're up for the challenge. Very nice. Let's get your waist next. And so how long have you been practicing? Oh wow, so several years. And do you feel pretty confident? Yeah, I know it can take a long time to feel confident playing a game, especially for a competition. I've never done one myself. I don't think I ever could, but definitely think that would be amazing to watch someday. So I have your waist measurements, and now let me just grab your hip measurements as well. So just keep your arms up again. Okay, very good. Just hold still. Alright, so let me write this down, and then we'll get your arm measurements. And again, you said a little bit looser in the arms. Okay. So turn to the right. Start with your right arm. The length. Your bicep. Your tricep. And then your wrist. Okay, turn to the left. I'm gonna measure the length. Good. Your bicep. Tricep. And your wrist. Perfect. You can relax for a moment. Sorry, I know this really is a lot, but we'll be done before you know it. So now I'd like to measure your neck. So I'm just going to slightly put this a little tight. Okay, good. This is just to make sure we have the perfect measurements for your upper body. Now I need to get your leg measurements. So I'm going to do the outseam, the inseam, and your ankles. So can you just stand up on this for me? It just helps me reach a little bit easier. The inseam. The outseam. The inseam. And then let me get So I do have a jacket sample for you to try on. Now this is not red, but we will get you that red fabric that you want. So here it is. I'm going to have you just put that on. And can you also just confirm, is this the kind of red color you're looking for? Okay, so kind of like that bright Nintendo classic red. Okay, so we will get that for you. So let's see, I'm just going to place a few pins just to help me when I'm creating your jacket. So again, just need you to stay still. I'm just going to do a few, and then we will have you take a look in the mirror, and then have you back to work. Although I'm sure you're not really looking forward to that, right? Yeah, sometimes I like having appointments during the workday. Definitely makes the day go a little bit faster. I usually have something to hold my pins with, but I forgot it. So just bear with me as I place these very carefully. Okay. And I meant to ask you, do you have any friends who are doing the competition? Yeah, I was gonna say, if you have any friends who still need a suit, you can refer them to me if you want. We're actually pretty slow right now, so I could use the extra business. Right, so I'm just gonna place a few more here. You're doing a great job. Alright, now I'm gonna do the other side. So just turn for me. Perfect. Let's see. Get some pink ones. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's just see that sleeve again. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Good. I'm just going to place a few on your upper back. Just want to make sure it's exactly how we want it. Okay, so just stay still. Good. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now turn to the front. Right along your collar. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I think that looks good. How does it feel? Good. Alright, so you can remove your jacket. And I think that's all I need for now. And are you wearing a tie to the competition? A black one? And do you need one? Okay, you have one already. Okay, so if you don't mind, just bring it to the second fitting so I can just make sure I see the final look put together. I'm so excited to get started on this, and I hope you are excited for your competition. It's good that you still have a few weeks to practice and get your suit ready so you look nice and professional. So I will get started on this and then call you as soon as it's time for the second fitting. Do you have any questions for me? Perfect. Well, I'll be in touch in a few weeks then, and I hope you have a great rest of your day at work. See you again soon.